Hey gang, it's Bryan from FXBilliards. Today we're going to talk about decision making as it relates to 8-ball. So we're playing 8-ball. We have 4 balls on the table. The 4 is in the pocket. The 7 is here. The 1's right in the middle here. The 6 is blocking the 8-ball and our opponent is on the stripe. The fact that a lot of players block pockets and think it gives them some advantage. Yes, in the bar on Saturday night against half-drunk guys who never ran a rack in their lives, yes, you have an advantage here. But against real pool players, this is not an advantage. This is an opportunity because you need to get down table on that 7-ball or nothing else is going to happen. So let's talk about how to do that. With this layout, what I would do in this situation is I would play the 1 in the corner to get on the 6-ball, because besides the fact that, you know, we can use it to get down table, which I'll show you how in a second, there's a lot of spots on this table where we can't even get to the 6-ball if we left it as our last ball. Beginner players are going to shoot the 4 in the pocket first. No question about it. They've got an easy shot. They're going to shoot that ball in the pocket. It doesn't block anything, but it is not the smartest play right now. So let's look at how I would run this out. I'm going to play the 1 ball in the corner with a follow shot. I'm going to get as far to this rail as I can because what I want is to be below this 6 if possible. And then I'm going to play this with high right hand English to come off of here and here. Now why am I not using the 4-ball to get down table for the 7? You may choose to do that, but remember, once again, you still have to get on this 6 to get on this 8. Why am I blocking this pocket when I'm going to be out anyway? If I shoot the 4 to the 7 and I make the 7 and I'm snookered, I can't get to the 6, I'm going to lose the game. So this way, I am guaranteed to get the 6 out of the way so that I can run it out when it's time to shoot on the 8-ball. Very simple shot there, guys. All of you have that shot. Just a little bit of right hand spin. And now I have the perfect ball to get down on the 8-ball. I'm just going to get myself off the rail. And from here, I can actually shoot a stop shot if I want. Because we're shooting a little bit backwards, I'm just going to get, once again, get the cue ball off the rail enough that I can shoot this 8 just about any way I want. I'm actually pretty close to the rail. The game is 8-ball. We're on the low balls. What are we going to do? The 3, layup. 7, layup. 5, layup. 2, layup. 1, this is the only shot on the table that's not a layup. What are we going to shoot first in this situation? You got it. We're going to play the 1 ball. I'm just joking. No, we can get on this 1. This is our problem shot. Remember, short rail balls. This is our problem shot. We can get on the 1. You give me a ball. I can get on the 1 from that ball right now. But do I want to? No, I want the highest probability run out. The highest probability run out right now is the 2 corner, the 1 corner, the 5 in the side, the 7 in that corner, the 3 in that corner, and the 8 in the same corner. Because I will get on the 1 ball, it will make everything else work out. I don't want to come back for this ball later on. As easy as it is to play that 7, and then the 5, and then get on the 1 here, and then the 1 to the 2, and then I'm shooting back down the table. No, we want the highest probability run out we can get. So right now, the 5 to the 7 might be a challenge, but you know what? We have an insurance shot. So we're going to play this. I'm just going to tap it in with a little bit of right hand spin. The reason for the right hand spin was to keep me off of the rail. I need to have this angle so that I can come all the way down here to get on the 5. Because if I get an angle on the 5, I'll be going the wrong way to get on the 7. So I'm going to play this with a little bit of right and come dangerously close to the 15. I know that spooks a lot of you, but I know where the ball's going. I think a lot of you do too. Now I'm going to draw this back to get on the 7. Just need a little bit of draw because the 5 and the 7 are connected. I just need to make the 7. I'm going to be on, not the 5, but the 3. I'm going to go over and back. because I want to have an angle on the 3 that allows me to come off this rail and automatically be on the 8. Now, you can run those balls out any way you want. The important thing is taking care of that problem down there, and then the rest of them, we could have probably done anything. I shot them in that order basically because I told you I was going to shoot them in that order. It's league night, and Freddie's on the table. You know Freddie. He's been a 4 forever. And he's convinced himself that he's a 6, but he's been sandbagging all this time. He even thinks he's the best player on the team, and you got a 5 and a 6 on the team. And he's been practicing his bank shots all afternoon. So he looks at this and he knows immediately what he's going to do. He's going to bank the 13 here. And he gets down on it and he nails it. And then that happens. Whoa, Freddie. What are you going to do here? You got to make a nice kick shot here somehow. Freddie blows that shot, by the way. How do I know he blows it? That's not an easy shot. I don't care who you are. You can't cut it backwards. You got to come off of multiple rails. You risk the major chance of scratching if you come the short way. And if you come the long way, most intermediate players, certainly not for Freddie, doesn't have that shot. What Freddie should have done, instead of risking your trip to Vegas, your win for the night, all of those good things, Freddie should have done this. Hit just half this ball into the rail and left this for his opponent. The more balls there are on the table, the more opportunities we have to do something wrong. That's the great thing about 8-ball. I can be up against a guy who has my exact set of skills. Same draw shot, same follow shot, same everything. If I think one move ahead of him, if I can think one layout better than he does, I win the match. Twin Bryan loses every time against Twin Bryan that is just a little bit smarter. So, how do we get out from here? The 3-ball is practically in the pocket, easy shot. The 4 is in the side, the easiest shot on the table. The 1 is down here, looks beautiful to a lot of players. The 1 doesn't put you on anything. The 6 is the only straight-in shot that has any kind of distance, and the 2 is a problem shot. This, guys, this is a problem shot. Yes, that's a problem, but this is also a problem. When the balls are along the short rail, please treat them like problem shots because they are problem shots. Anytime you have something on the short rail like this, treat it like a problem shot. How do we treat problem shots? We get to them early as possible because we're not perfect. In fact, none of us are as good as we think we are. So we need to get on our problem shots as soon as possible because we might need more than one chance to get there. That's why we take care of our problems early. So what do we do here? We don't take this 3 because the 3 doesn't put us on anything we need. We don't play the 4 because we can make that from anywhere on the table and it's a good transition ball if we don't use the 3 as a key ball. We play the 6-ball with a little bit of follow here to put us on the 2. That's all we need. That's the only follow we need on this shot. Now you look at it and say, okay, can I get on the 1 from the 2? You can possibly cut that in and come out here and get on the 1 ball. Let's play it that way, actually. We're going to play it with a little bit of left to avoid that 12, though. We come out here and we're on the 1. We can decide at this point whether we want to play the 1 or we want to play the 4. I would probably leave the 3 as a key ball, but I'm going to play the 1. I'm going to play it with stun, little tiny draw here to come off of 2 rails to get on the 4. And now we can shoot a stop shot on the 4. Why are we not trying to get over here? Because this angle is going to naturally take us on the 8-ball. So we shoot a stop shot on the 4. Aren't those side pockets great? They put us everywhere. And now a little follow here. and it is a wrap. All because we played the right ball. Here's one that absolutely has to be discussed. You are on the low balls. If you miss, your opponent has the 8-ball sitting in the pocket. There's no safeties on the table. You are going to have to shoot a ball in the pocket. You don't have a shot on the 4 unless you want to reverse bank it back here in this corner. You could possibly cut the 2 in here if you're the best cutter on the planet, or you can play the 7 ball, which is probably what you're going to shoot. Now, how are you going to play the 7? A lot of you are playing the 7 in that corner pocket because that corner pocket is so inviting. It's wide open and waiting for you. The cue ball is going to follow this path here if you shoot it with follow, and you're not going to get a really decent angle on the 4. What might happen actually is you end up with an angle on the 4 that sends you back to this pocket here. So, what do? I can tell you, teenage Bryan play this in the corner pocket and draw the cue ball back to get on this 2, play the 2 here, and get position on the 4 there, and the 8, everybody's going to make the 8. Now, grown Bryan knows that's not the best shot. First off, it's a little aggressive. I'm forcing myself into a draw shot. The draw actually leads to the pocket if you overshoot it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the 7 in the side. Yes, you got to stop turning down these side pocket shots, guys. If you're afraid of the side pockets, set up balls on the table, all over the table, and just shoot them in the side pockets. You've got to get over that fear because these side pockets are so valuable. Let's cut it in the side pocket. It's not an easy cut shot. You're going to put right-hand spin on it. You're going to play it in the side pocket with that right-hand spin, and you're going to come off of this rail and this rail and be in perfect position on the 4 ball. It looks like this. Just like that, we're out. If we did anything else, we'd have a far more difficult situation here. We're going to play the 4 in the corner. We don't even have to play position on the 8 because the 8 is automatic. We don't care if we get straight in on the 2 because the 8 is automatic and we are out. So, the point here is stop avoiding the side pockets. A lot of people will avoid this shot in the side. We literally had the toughest cut shot you're going to get to play that ball in the side pocket. Most of the time, you're not even going to have a cut that is that severe. If you had something like this, you can make this all day and night. Why are you trying to play it down there? Because that pocket looks so inviting. This pocket is a lot more inviting, and this is a shot that you can make all day with a little bit of right-hand spin and get anywhere on the table. You could put another ball anywhere on the table, and I got on that ball just from that shot I just took. So stop avoiding the side pockets. That's a bad decision. All right? You guys are doing great. I appreciate everything that you guys do for the channel. You're outstanding. All of you watching this are keeping this game alive, and I do appreciate you very much. So not just for the channel, but the game itself. We need people like you. And thanks for watching. Hit me in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, you can't even start to tell you how much stuff you're missing. We have 240 videos, and your competition is watching. Whether you are subscribing or not, they are. Have a great day.